How exactly, I mean, I just wonder how important this is going to be for voters, and how exactly do they see the details playing out? Are they going to even want them?
Yeah, Dom, thanks for having me. Glad to be with you. Honestly, I totally agree with Megan that this is going to be, to date, the most detailed economic agenda we're going to hear from the Harris camp. But frankly, I still think that Harris's speech today is going to be light on details. They have an opportunity, the Harris campaign has an opportunity to really reset the narrative on the economy. Nobody's voting for Bidenomics in November. Frankly, nobody would have been voting for Bidenomics even had President Joe Biden still been in the race. And we're seeing in polling that folks, across the country trust Harris more and more on the economy relative to Biden. And Harris is actually leading relative to Trump when voters are asked who is more trustworthy on the economy in some polls. I don't want to overstate that. So today's speech is an opportunity for Harris really to reset the understanding of her economic agenda, of how Democrats will govern beyond 2024. But I still don't think, beyond what Megan discussed, we're going to hear really, stringent details about what that policy looks like.
Rob, we're showing viewers right now the predicted current election odds, which, again, these are betting markets, and they're not massively liquid in nature, but they do show that the vice president, Kamala Harris, has a lead over President Trump when it comes to people putting money and placing bets on it. Right now, for the listeners on Sirius XM Radio, the Harris 2024 predicted odds stand at 58, and the Trump 2024 predicted odds stand at 44. This is a pretty interesting contrast to where Biden and Trump stood. The economy is still an issue here. It's very important. But how is it that some polls say that the former president would be better on the economy than the vice president play out in some of these predicted results?
Yeah, so, I think the first thing to say is it's pretty clear in polling that voters aren't holding Harris to the economy, especially to high inflation, to the extent that they were and are holding Biden to that same standard. So Harris has an opportunity to improve when we're thinking about the economy. And, the betting markets are really interesting. We at Signum look at the betting markets every day, trying to think directionally, how polling has changed the narrative, how other aspects, certainly Joe Biden stepping out in the first place, significantly changed the narrative in betting markets. But they're not necessarily predictive at this point. They respond day to day, most especially to polling. And, over the past 2 weeks, we've seen Harris polling better and better. Obviously, if that continues, moving into November, certainly moving beyond the Democratic National Convention next week, Harris is in a pretty good position, and I think that's reflected in betting markets. But the race is incredibly close. Harris really does, much like Biden did, have to hold on to the blue wall states of Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin to have a really good chance of winning in the election. If she does so, she has a great chance of winning in the election. But I mean, all of these states are within the margin of error. The blue wall states within the margin of error, and more broadly, 6 or 7 swing states, including Georgia, also within the margin of error. So, Harris is standing, I think we can all agree, looks better than Biden's did before he dropped out. But I mean, the election's on a knife's edge, and we think it will continue to be moving into November.